been the best father you could ever imagine. And it just touches her heart to know that he will no longer be with her. And I just wanted to say I love him so much. Where there is love, I'll be there.
From their earliest years, Michael and Toya shared a special bond within their strict Jehovah's Witness family, and they had fun together. When Michael moved to New York in 1977, Toya went with him. It was the first time either of them had lived away from home. Michael produced and sang backup vocals for Toya's first solo album.
Michael Jackson! Thriller!
Beat it! Michael Jackson!
Toya was there for many of his shining moments, including the 1984 Grammys. Through the late 80s, as Michael famously altered his appearance, Toya seemed to be changing her own image right along with him. Toya, you look so much like Michael. People tell you that?
Yes, they do. As a matter of fact, my mother always says that, but she's been saying it even more since he's passed. And she goes, oh, your mannerisms are just like him. You guys always have to like the whole bit, so.
You're dressed like Michael today.
Yes. This is in honor of him, and I love him. And we always play with brooches and things. It's so funny because growing up, I would say, Michael, put this here. This looks great. And I'd take off my belt and take the buckle off and cut it and put it here and put it here. And then he just started wearing all the epaulets and everything. And
it's all your fault.
No, he wears it well. He wears it very well.
But in her early 30s, Toya veered away from Michael into treacherous waters. She married her manager, Jack Gordon, 20 years older, and a convicted felon, who she says took control of her life, moving her away from her brother's influence.
He would lock me in the house no matter what. He would close the closet door and say, don't leave that closet. Do you know I would stay in the closet for 8 hours and not leave? Because that's how well trained I was. That's how much fear he had instilled in me.
Toya says Gordon took everything, her passport, her bank account, and then he beat her regularly.
Action! March! Toya!
Toya says he forced her to pose for Playboy and appear in several pornographic videos.
Barbara, I was just like a little kid, just right there. To do what I say, I tell you what to do. I'm your puppeteer. I pull the strings and you act. And guess what? I did it, Barbara. I didn't know any better. I was too afraid because he promised if I did anything out of the ordinary that he would kill me. And he took it a step further. He said, and if you don't believe me, I will do it to your brother as well. And I believed him. I had no reason not to.
And these kids are going to be scarred for the rest of their life.
During the time of your marriage, you accused Michael of being a pedophile.
Yes.
But I cannot, and I will not, be a silent collaborator of his crimes.
Gordon gave me this piece of paper and he says, read this. He goes, you better say this. You say this.
Jack Gordon forced you to say that your brother was a pedophile. Did you think he was?
No, I did not. The courts have proven that to you as well.
Why did Jack Gordon want you to say that your brother was a pedophile?
He had this hatred towards my brother that I can never explain to you why it was.
Just to make things very clear, you recanted your accusation. Are you sure today that your brother never had any undue relationship with a child?
Barbara, Michael is not. He is not.
He is not a pedophile.
No, he's not.
There is a book out that suggests that Michael was gay. Do you think he was?
No, absolutely not.
You think he liked women?
Yes.
After 9 years, Toya says she finally found the courage to leave Gordon and reunite with her brothers and sisters. You have said that what you went through with Jack Gordon made you understand some things that were happening to Michael. Explain.
Barbara, what I went through with Jack Gordon, him controlling me, controlling my entire life, you must remember, everybody in that circle that I was with, the security that I had were the security that he hired. The girls that worked for me were the girls that he hired. He controlled everything I did, I said, everything. So, as a result, I knew that Michael was going through the same thing that I was going through.
When we come back, Toya's accusations of conspiracy and murder.
I knew something terrible would happen at the end, not to mention the fact that Michael constantly told me, Toya, they're going to murder me, they're going to kill me.